Hello, hello, and welcome back to a Monsters Expedition. I know that I said in the last video, I said I think this was episode 7, but I was wrong. It was episode 8, and this is episode 9. We're very close to double digits. That's fine. I'm going to continue as I was last time, just progressing through the game and seeing where it takes me. We found a couple new sort of avenues, so we'll start with that and see where it goes from there. I remember I landed here, and it's pretty easy to get to the upper island. I did so pretty much immediately. The question is not if we can get to the upper island, but how we get to this island to the right. And I would say maybe it's possible not to, but I mean, consider that's free, right? So why is there a second tree? I think that's the question that begs an answer. Why do we have a second tree? So to answer that question, let's consider, why do we have a second tree? This one, it looks like you push it up. There's not much more you can do with this one than push it up. We could push it down too, but or to the left. I mean, those don't really seem to accomplish much is the problem. So, what if we were to do this and then this? I think this is sort of along the lines of what we want to do. Well, before we do that, let's push this up one. Yes. And there, and la-di-da. We can now get to both islands. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay. I don't know if we want to go here, the other one first. Let's go this way first, I guess. I believe I looked at this at the end of last episode. The car boot sale. Yeah, we did look at that last episode. Okay, so what's going on here? We need to find a way to win. Yeah? We need to find a way to win? So it seems almost impossible to do anything here that doesn't start with this. Okay, boom. What am I doing? And that works. Is that the intended solution? I don't really know. It works, though. I'll take it. Okay, now we're trying to go over there. Honestly, if you just, like, glance at these two, very similar looking puzzles. And it's funny, that doesn't really mean they're gonna be similar, but maybe, right? I think we start similarly. I think we do this. Then we want to do this. Yeah, they're very, like I said, like the layout of the puzzles were very similar. So it begs the question, does a similar solution exist? And in this case, the answer is yes. Okay, now looking at this one, it's like Why? I think the first question I have looking at this island is why. Okay, this is an island I want to leave for later without thinking too much about what a solution could look like here, because there's islands in a few different directions, and I think it would aid us to know, are those islands coming or going, if that makes sense. So let's just go back this way and make our way that direction from over here. So what is this thing? This is a succulent lamp, of course. Why didn't I see that? With desktop real estate dwindling, home furniture designers looked for new ways to combine common tabletop objects. This potted plant is the result of crossbreeding an aloe with a light bulb. The plant requires minimal watering, and when it flowers, the bloom emits a useful nocturnal glow. Excuse me. All right, this one also looks like it could have a similar-ish solution to the other ones. No, I'm not sure. I'm going to push this down and let's see. What happens? Okay, nothing good happens. Oh my goodness. Wait a tick. What I want to achieve is I want to push it to here. I mean, here if possible. But it doesn't seem to work. At least not easily. Um... Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't let you, like, jump over. That's kind of what I want to do, though. Like, I want to jump over. No, it doesn't really let you do that. We could win if we could push up the double from here. But that's not possible. In fact, I'm not going to say that doesn't seem possible. It's not possible. It's just simply not possible. It just reverses it. And voila. A failure. I mean, this seems like a natural beginning because it frees the single log to be able to do something. And while that may not seem like much yet, I'm pretty sure that it has something to do with the solution. I just wish I knew how. What if it's like boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's obviously not it. What I want to achieve is I want to push this log out of the way temporarily, but only temporarily. Like, and then I want to push this log over. That's it. Such that it stops here. That's all. I actually don't know what that would help me with, though, actually. In fact, I'm pretty darn sure it wouldn't help at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about it all wrong. In fact, I know I'm thinking about it all wrong. This is ridiculous. But if I just boot this out of the way and do this, could this help? Yay. Processing. 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 I'm having some ideas springing to mind here. I just have to make them work. Hang on, let's push this guy over first. Then let's do this. I want him to stop here. Wait, but now if it was one over, we'd have the solution. Why did I want it to stop here? And how did I make it stop there? Right. Ah. But that's the problem, right? The problem is we can only push it back left if it's up here. If it's one further down, we can't. Maybe if we're pushing it from left to right, we'd be fine. Oh, but probably not, right? Uh-oh. Oh, no, we definitely wouldn't. My brain is unhappy. It's just that easy. Okay, but for whatever reason, that puzzle, like I saw what I was trying to do, but it was so tricky and I just couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do. I felt like I was tearing my hair out. No, I don't know. It was crazy though, to be honest. Okay. So oh, what is this? No offense, but what is this? Um Um, I have kind of a guess at what we want to do here, but not really. Do we want to build a three long wooden thingy-majigger? And we want to build it across like this. But then, of course, that doesn't work. Because it's going to make a raft here. It's not really going to... Could have something to do with, like, this. I mean, that obviously doesn't work. No, dude, no. I mean, that's kind of a neat, like, result. It's not what we want, but... It is a neat result. Um... Just to confirm, that's what I don't want. Is there any way to get this to the 2-gapper? Because if somehow we could get this to the 2-gapper, we just win. But to be honest, I really don't see how you can. So I really don't think you do. So that means what we want. If possible, is man. Could it be something like this? The answer is no. I mean, it isn't anything this simple because it makes a raft rather than doing what I want it to do. I'd love it to be a 3-length bridge, please. But it is not. And thus, we have an issue. Oh, but then there's this too. And this actually works because we could do this. Okay, well, sometimes you just stumble across the solution. And you know what? I'm not going to complain about stumbling across the solution. Not today, I'm not. Okay, this feels like another one of those islands where you ask why. Like, am I missing a secret somewhere? It doesn't seem like there's anything we can push off from here, so I actually don't think we're missing anything. I think we really just do this, and this is pretty much why I said let's check out that string of islands first, because I wanted to know for sure we were going. Looks like upright, but you know, I don't actually know for a fact, so this is one of those ones where it's interesting because it seems like the useful tree is going to be the one here on the right. But clearly it can't do it on its own. So how can we use this tree to make the other one more useful? Probably like this, right? Well, at least I thought so. Yeah, no, this is it. I thought so, and so it was. So here we have to start by pushing this one to the right. And what is this? It's a dangle garden. While the humans of Englandland generally enjoyed a reputation for maniacal garden maintenance, a handful of folk preferred smaller, more airborne projects. The height helped guard against the invasion of slugs and put the flowers closer to the bees. So this works, but I'm skeptical because, again, this just seems too simple. However, because you have to start by pushing this right, and you can't do anything with this, it has to be a simple puzzle. Again, I'm really skeptical, which is why I'm like sitting here. I see there's an island over here. Like, I see you. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's not worry about it. So we start by doing this, I presume. Then we just win. Okay, where's this gonna take us? Somewhere we've been, perhaps? Oh! What are you? You are taunting us. Oh my goodness. Alright. So this will let us go down. Let's push this over here first. I'm guessing we have to go in the full loop here to get that. I don't know if it's true or not, though. Junk mail. As laws around rubbish disposal became stricter, enterprising humans came up with increasingly devious ways to offload their litter. One method was to affix a stamp and an address label to an unwanted item and then post it to one's enemies. Indeed. Ah, true. But what else can I do? Oh, I can do the opposite. Can always do the opposite. This island seems really big, though, considering. Okay. Ideally, we'd like to go to the right. But the left also beckons. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, how do we do something with this tree down here? Maybe we don't do something with this tree down there. We can only push it to the right or left, and just at a real quick cursory glance, neither one does anything for us. So I assume that one of these islands down here helps us with that. I'm going to keep going to the left first. And here it looks like we're going down left, I think. Whoa, this one doesn't seem like you can do a ton, but you probably can. Well, it seems like you kind of have to do this, because pushing up, you have no recourse. So pushing left, we can at least dream that there's something to do. But if there is, I don't know what it is. You know, what else we can do is this. And, like, a lot of good that does us, right? Because now we're stuck here and have nothing to do. Oh, you know, I see what it is. We do want to do this, and then this, and then this. It's a keyboard. I own one of these. It's like right in front of me. Alphabet collection. During the era of maximum computing, humans developed a curiosity personal relationship with the written language. One manifestation of this was how humans would set a framed alphabet on their desk and then stroke it almost nonstop for 8 hours. Yeah, I do that. It's kind of weird. Definitely up there for one of the weirder things I do. All right, this looks like one of those where you use this to sort of, well, shoot, that doesn't really do the trick, does it? The problem is we can't really do anything with this guy. Shoot, man. Like, I want to do something. But I have to start by, like, pushing it in a direction where I can't do anything with it. And what's funny is it doesn't really matter that there's nothing I can do with it because I couldn't anyway. Wow. So what is my end goal here? I can do a lot with the 2 length guy, which is good. Well, I say there's a lot I can do. I don't actually know that there's a lot I can do with the 2 length guy. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there isn't. This one's stumping. Like, it doesn't look like it makes a lot of sense. On its surface level. Definitely doesn't look like it makes a ton of sense. So, what are we doing then? We could. Oh my god, I see the solution. 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 I love it. I think that's really cool. It looked like there wasn't a solution. That's the thing that makes it so cool. And then you like look at it and the solution is so absurd, but it's possible to find because there's just nothing you can do with this. So when you can only push it right or down, what that draws your attention to is how can we use this 2 length guy to make this tree useful? And the 2 ways are pushing a log here or pushing a log here. Pushing the log here is possible. You get it the same way I had it, but you push it down and then to the right. But the problem with that is it doesn't really help you do anything. Like you could push the tree in these directions, but that doesn't help either, right? So that's sort of what eliminated the one down here. But then when I started looking at this one, it just popped out. So let's go. We got another one. Oh boy. Oh boy. So again, like the first thing that pops into my head looking at this puzzle is what in the heck do I do with this tree at the top? The tree at the top doesn't look like it makes any sense. It really, really, really doesn't. And just to be clear, I don't see anything we can do to like build a raft and push off, so I don't think there's any super secret stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we can kind of already see our problem. This one's not oriented right. This one's not oriented right. So we do the same thing as last time. This is the exact same solution. This is the island of samesies solutions. Oh no, and all of a sudden... I'm seeing that we're merging with another island that I've been to. That's not necessarily a no-no. Okay, so here we are. This connects us to that prior island. I think... Now that we're here, I'm really curious whether there's anything that I can do to reach new content. This game always loves begging that question, right? I wonder what the feet... I think the feet are like them telling me I've been there and I should return there for a reason. I don't know. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to keep going on these islands for now. Yeah, man, like I'm so curious, like how do I get down there, right? But okay. What am I trying to do here? By the way, I obviously immediately noticed the potential for a raft down here. Hang on, let me see. What happens if I were to push off on a raft to the right? Well, we hit new content, don't we? But what about going up? Oh, there's another island over here that I didn't solve. Oh, yeah. And by the way, I see the solution to that one. Hang on a second. I see the solution to that one. Let me go do that one first. I do think we raft off of this other one. But the reason I see the solution to this one is because it's the same solution as the other puzzles I solved today. So let me quickly solve it since it's the same solution. Might as well solve it if it's the same solution. Okay, and then we're back here. Wait. No way. What am I supposed to do with this? The only way I can use this as a raft over here is if that guy isn't oriented horizontally. That's interesting. What did I do wrong here? As far as I know, nothing. Could we somehow use the other tree to assist? I feel like I can't. I can only push this tree up and down. And I mean, we can do that. Right, la-di-da. We can make a nice little raft out of it, but it doesn't matter. Like, yay, I have a raft. It's crazy. So, possibly there's nothing doing on there. Oh, this is gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me. This is actually crazy. And if we have it horizontally, we can push this guy back up to here. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if we do that. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. So, what gives, right? Oh, man. Well, let's see where this takes us. It's kind of funny. What? No way. So basically, I have to have gotten to those islands to access them. I think. And then we still don't know what to do with this. That's insane. How do we not know? Just doesn't seem to matter what I do here. This lets us over here too. But also doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, at the same time, it's kind of cool, I guess. Wait a heckin' second, dude. That's it. Except that it isn't quite it. It isn't quite it. But we're close. Oh, we are close. How do we do this piece now? Okay, hang on. No, I reset that. Oh, God, that sucks. I didn't mean to reset this island. This island's fine. Okay, so my thinking is we do this. There we go. Oh, it leaves us in the same place. So this loop doesn't do anything, does it? Yeah, because we keep pushing 2 over. Every time we roll, it only rolls it 2 over. Man, what the heck am I doing here? Oh my god, wait. Wait, I see it. We go back and we reset this island. And then we go set that log first. Dude, holy crap. This is such a deep puzzle. It requires resetting state as a means of solving it. And then we have to reset this one. Oh my god, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I cannot believe we just did that entire puzzle. We better get something freaking good for our trouble here. We got here. Okay, this is progress. We'll take it. Wow, man, what am I doing? Um, kind of want to do that, but um, so I had a thought that I'd be able to push him the long log over to here, and then push it up, right? I mean that's like the logical win, but I can't. And the reason why I can't is because I can't get that little log into place before breaking the tree. So, how do I go about solving that? I think that's like paramount to the crux of this problem is how do I go about solving that? Can I break the big tree first for some reason? I don't think so. We could. Oh gosh. I mean, if we had something like this, but I'd have to somehow be able to push it up, right? So if I'm pushing it down, I don't see how we push it up. I mean, that's the problem. If we push it down, we can't push it up. Um so we can have it oriented like this or we can have it standing up straight. Those are our two options. So this is the one where it's standing up just like so. Okay, that I did not expect. That I did not expect. So we can push a load. We can put okay, I guarantee you there's a puzzle in this game that uses that, but it doesn't really matter Okay, I want to know what happens when we do this. Okay, that's obviously really cool. But also not what we want, I don't think. It's a it's a shipment of rafts. Yeah, not what we want, I'm pretty sure. Gosh, I wonder if there's something we could do with this though. Like, what if we do this? I don't know, man. It's pretty obvious though that I don't know, particularly with this solution, there's not a lot we can do with it, unfortunately. Because we have to push this log out of the way to even get to get the raft out. And once we get the raft out, there's nothing we can do with it. So I don't know, kind of sad. I really want there to be a solution that uses this. But there just doesn't seem to be. At least that I can see. All right, let's return to this idea. So we could do something like this where I mean, okay, you know how simple that solution was, and for some reason I didn't see it. Let's not talk about it. I think it's best not to talk. Oh my god, it's another snowman. Frick, you know, when you see a snowman, you know what that tells you? This must be the impossible puzzle. That's what it tells you. Because why in the world would there be a snowman if it wasn't an impossible puzzle? Um, so we obviously want to build a bridge that goes across. And shouldn't be impossible, right? So how do we make it possible? Well, we could start like this. Gotta be honest, I don't really. I mean, that's great, but what does it do? What does it do? It's so great, though. And the other thing is, what can we even do with this giant tree? That's just it. That's just it, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, if we could just push this one up here and push it like that, boom, we have a path, right? Um, but the question is, how do we get that path? And I'll just say I wish I knew the answer. Because I don't know the answer. Um, it seems natural to start the way I did, where you build a bridge here, and that allows you to get the other guy out. But the problem is, once you get the other guy out, it doesn't seem possible to build a bridge to where we want to build a bridge to. That's an issue, right? Um, so what else can we even do? I guess is what I'd ask. Because if we can't even build that bridge, what are we doing here? We can build a raft there too. That would be incredibly easy. There would be nothing easier in the game than building that raft. But we can't. Oh, you know what? It's so much simpler than I thought. It's so much simpler than I thought. However, this doesn't solve our problem. Or does it? I don't even know. I'm a bit clueless. Because we do need a full path all the way to the long tree. And this can help because it like starts the path. But our problem is this doesn't do anything, right? So while I wish that would do anything, it doesn't. So what we need is some way to get the other tree there. Um, I'm also kind of trying to look at if there's another solution possible because this one seems a bit hairy. Just a bit hairy. So, if there is another solution, I would love to see it. I really don't see how else you can manage this, though. Because we can't possibly use that tree on the top to push down. Man, imagine if you could, though. That would kind of change the entire structure of the puzzle, to be honest. I was thinking of checking the map to see if potentially if there was something from above that we could raft down. It feels like I can almost say with some degree of certainty that there isn't a way to do this. I wish it were not so, but I think it might be so because if you think about what we're trying to do, we need to either build 2 logs out, starting here, going up, to reach the space to the left of the long tree. You either build 2 logs up from the bottom, or you build a raft by getting 2 logs to that bottom left corner to give you access. It's really just that. If you can't do that, you can't win. So we can get 1 log, but that's it. And given that that's it, the solution doesn't seem tenable. I'm trying to look at it from other angles too, but yeah, I don't really see it. We can get really close, but we cannot quite do it. I mean, in my mind, I've basically almost disproven that it can be done at all. Am I right? I don't know. But to do the thing I'm thinking of, you have to have one of the 2 small logs here. And then you have to be on this side to push it. but there's this rock in the way, right? So one way in which it could be possible is if you have both in a line like this, you jump off, you push this over, then you push it back, push down. Oh wait, that's good. Hang on, this might be it. Hang on, we got to reset this. So I have a problem to solve, but I think I know how to solve it. I mean, we still need to do this to get this one out. But I think my new problem becomes how do we deal with this log, right? Uh-oh. Man, but I was so close to glory. I was so close to glory. Oh, man. What's weird is I kind of know I have to start this way, because the alternative is, what do I do with this tree to the left? I can see what I want to do. And to be abundantly clear, that's massive progress. In a puzzle like this, that is massive, massive progress. However, it is a bit of an issue. That we can't quite get what we want out of it. We need them both to be like oriented the same way. And we also have to get this one here. We have to get it out somehow. But I have no idea how, so... That doesn't even help, because I can push it anyway. Yeah, that obviously does not help. I may not be close to a solution at all. Yeah. Yeah, see, and again, I can't get it out now. My massive issue is what to do with this left tree. And that's why it's so appealing to do this. And as appealing as that is, it has a massive glaring flaw. And that massive glaring flaw is that I can't reorient what is now that branch facing up. I have to reorient it in some manner. Don't get me wrong, nothing crazy here. But it do have to be reoriented though. At least for the solution that I'm trying to achieve. And that may not even be like the correct solution. I don't know. I'm doing my best over here. But it's so close that it makes me want to pull my hair out. It is so, so close. So close. It'd be really neat if I could jump over to that one. But I understand that I can't. It would just be neat. That's all. All right. So let's just talk process of elimination here. If I push this up, not I can do with it. If I push it this way, we can build a bridge here. That's kind of cool. But we don't even really need the bridge. So it's like, what am I doing here? It allows me to push down here, but we could do that anyway. Just by doing this. So, what is the purpose of that bridge? I'd argue nothing. And because of that, neither of those moves has a purpose that I can see. And with that said, I don't think that we do that. I think we do start out like this. And if we're starting out like that, this is the next natural thing to do. Now, why are we doing that? It's to get this guy out, so we do this. I do think this is how we start this puzzle. I don't know how we continue from here, but I do think this is how we start it. This may be a very difficult puzzle from here as well. And you know what? It actually is possible, because we saw Monsters Expedition do this in a different puzzle today. It's possible we can't even do anything with this puzzle as it is. Oh my god, wait. Hold your horses. This is potentially something. I don't know how we proceed from here. Oh, God. The problem is... Oh, man, no. Okay, this is close, because now they're both oriented the right way. So that's what we want. But there's a problem with it. Okay, wait. Is it something like this? Oh my god, no way. No way, 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 no way. No way. No way. No way. No way. We did it. We did it. We solved the puzzle. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. That puzzle was so hard. Okay, I have to see what this thing is, by the way. Unidentified knitted object. This garment, question mark, question mark, question mark, neatly sidesteps the human design considerations of form and function by having neither a recognizable shape nor a discernible purpose. It was the product of an easily distracted but enthusiastic knitter. Okay, Okay. Oh my goodness, man. That puzzle was so cool. All right, I got to consider this episode's been going on an hour 36. I got to consider, do I push on and try to find a checkpoint, or do I continue here? I want to go back and look at the map and see what I've done today, because I think a lot was done. Okay, this takes us back here. By the way, this was a cool puzzle too. Oh, here's a map looker. Wait, no. We can't get to that map looker. Why am I calling it a map looker? Oh, no. Oh, there's one here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty dang lost today. So, if you, at the middle of the screen, there's that raft. That raft comes to here, goes bloop, bloop, bloop. And it takes us back to here, but why, right? I think that's like the crux of the question. Why does it do that? Like, what is the purpose? So that's one weird thing. And then over here, we had that really weird puzzle. We got the snowman. That's pretty awesome. And it was very difficult. We did all of this. Oh, wait. What's that island? We've been to that island. That must have been a raft island. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So we did everything here, and it actually seems like we did do everything here. We're going to continue with here in the next part, clearly. This looks like something we need to do at some point. Though it's probably very difficult. Oh, we couldn't figure out what was going on over there, so we probably should do something over there. Oh, we got stuck here. There's a lot of stuff on this left side of the map. Oh my god, you guys. There's probably a lot more over here, too. Like, no freaking joke. I don't remember what I left undone. That looks like an unsolved island right there, by the way. And what's that? I'm sorry, I'm just like... But we'll keep going with where we were at. So it looks like this series will reach 10 parts. I went for an hour 40 here. And I definitely, in my opinion, solved a good number of puzzles. I did get really stuck on the one, but you know, if they're giving you a snowman, it's a hard puzzle, so... I'm happy to have done it. It took, like, I knew what I was trying to achieve, and ultimately it was the right solution I was working backwards from. But it was just really tricky with how you maneuvered to make it doable. So, awesome we got there in the end. It just took like a half an hour. Thank you so much for watching. Holy moly. I hope you had as much fun watching as I had recording this episode. This was a neat episode. I'll see you in the next one. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye, everybody.